Hello, good morning, good night, good evening. My name is Devi Ramatan, and this is my final video discussion. And again, I have the question here so that I can go in order. The first question is explain the difference between gram-positive and gram-negative cell wall. So gram-positive, they have a thick uh, peptidoglycan cell wall, and the gram-negative, they have a thin peptidoglycan cell wall. Gram-positive are purple, and gram-negative are stained in pink. The second question, describe the procedure for performing a gram stain. What is the procedure and how does each component work? What does the mortar do? So the first step is prepare a smear. The second step is to apply your primary stain. So apply this, flood the smear with crystal violet. And what happens is that the basic dye is positively charged and the cell is negatively charged. So they will be attracted to one another, meaning they won't repel. You let it stand for 1 minute and then you rinse with water to remove the excessive stain. The next step is to apply the mordant. So smear it, apply to the smear iodine solution, and what will happen is that the crystal violet will form with the iodine solution, which will anchor into the cell. You let it sit for 1 minute and then you rinse with water to remove the excessive iodine solution. The next thing is the decolorizer. So on the slide you will drip decolorizer for 2 to 3 seconds, and what this allows is that it will help to remove the outer membrane of the cell wall membrane. So after you let for 2 to 3 seconds, then you immediately rinse with water to remove excessive alcohol. The next thing you do is you do your counter stain. So what you will do, you would apply the safranin solution. You allow it for sit for 1 minute and then you rinse. So basically, the last step, you will you rinse, you dry, and you observe. So you rinse it and then to remove excessive, and then you will take a blot paper and a bibulous paper to blot dry the slide, and then you put it for you observe under oil emulsion. And then the last question is, how is gram stain used clinically to help identify the cause of an infection? So gram stain differentiate bacteria by their cell wall, and what that will do is that the bacteria, they have physical and chemical properties, and what this allow doctor to know is what type of bacteria infection you have. So when they know that, they know what to prescribe, what antibiotic, and they know if what antibiotic to prescribe you based on if the microorganism, if they're like susceptible or if they're resistant. So they need to know what antibiotic so that they can treat the bacteria infection. And this conclude Thank you for watching, and